Please permit me to take this opportunity to pay tribute to all who have engaged in this critical issue and contributed in diverse ways to create awareness and also to work hard for lasting solutions. I'm only adding my voice to the urgent call for action. As a Ghanaian with a family ties to a small town, Mansu, Akere, that has been devastated by over 50 years of chieftaincy dispute and still counting in the Amansia West region of Ashanti region, I have on the ground information and I dare say some experience on the destruction caused by Galamsey. Indeed, the current events and manifestations due to illegal mining across the country deepens my worry. It is an understatement to say that our nation is under attack. Interestingly, when terrorism is mentioned in the West African sub-region, attention is focused on our borders. Meanwhile, we have birthed and nurtured internal terrorism, Galamsey, which is striking us where it hurts most. Illegal mining is poisoning our riverbeds. It has knocked out our golden port, the cocoa, weakening our economic base. Some of our towns and villages, sadly, sit on Galamsey tunnels. Illicit mining threatens the integrity of our limited roads and highways, and our children's future is also at stake. Honestly, there is cause for alarm. To my countrywomen and men, we are the nice and well-acclaimed hospitable people. But I do not hesitate to say that nice people do not stand unconcerned when the entire country's environmental protection and ecosystem preservation is at stake. Again, nice people who are proud of their culture and heritage do not keep quiet when water quality and availability has become a growing problem. And public health risk is increasing at a pace that our health infrastructure cannot cope. In fact, nice people act when they start experiencing social instability, which is due to socio-economic menace like Galamsey-induced community conflicts. The Ghanaians I grew knowing ought not to accept a situation where illegal mining is fueling dispute over lands and resources, causing tensions between different groups and institutions. Again, nice people do speak out when socioeconomic menace driven by greedy brigade in society causes the country to experience adverse economic impact. Finally, nice and highly religious people do not get immune to illegal mining that promotes child labor and exploitation and consequently deprives a segment of our children their right to education and exposes them to dangerous working conditions. Now, to the President of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, I understand that you are seeking extra time for discussions with the representatives of organized labor to reach an amicable agreement on their demands. But I ask, what would Ghana and your presidency lose if in the interim your excellency decides to cause to be announced that number one, no further concessions and licenses should be approved, and number two, initiate under a certificate of emergency the repeal of that calamitous LI 2462 that legally permits mining in forest reserves, passed under your hand in November 2022 for a reasonable period until this prevailing huge regulatory vacuum in this sector is filled. Lastly, to all Ghanaians seeking political office come December 7, 2024, I think that the political playbook you are implementing now is to play the ostrich on the ongoing Galamsey debate in order not to be disadvantaged as far as the Galamsey votes are concerned. The code name is Operation Prioritize Win Political Power Over Everything Else. To you, I say, Galamsey has days and weeks to reach a tipping point, and we have no business folding our arms or plan only to attempt to protect our heritage after elections. You may win power on 7 December 2024, only to inherit a country with unhealthy human resources that are unfit to build the country you want. You rather spend your term in political office trying hard to resuscitate the Galamsey, battered and butchered Ghana. Let me remember, and let us all remember the good old saying, a stitch in time saves nine. And let us join effort to deal with the problem of Galamsey menace right away, rather than waiting until it becomes more difficult and takes longer to face. May the true Ghanaian stand today to be counted in this fight against the menace of illegal money. I thank you.